That cat. We're gonna do it and let them know if whatever statement I'm about to say is truth or cap. If it's true, drink to it. If not, put your drink down. Let's see what we got. All right, today's nightcap. Sharing a bank account makes couples happy. Truth or cap?
Cat.
Cap. True. I'll say true. I'll drink. True.
Yeah.
You're right, Masika. It is true. Studies show shared finances are, what does that say? Are linked to better relationship satisfaction, and I don't see what the other word says on the screen. And trust. All right. Y'all share bank accounts with people?
Hell no.
All the men said hell no.
I was married, I did.
When you was married, you did joint bank account?
Yeah, you share. When you go in all out, I don't go in.
That's what I'm saying. Now you can have multiple bank accounts. So
Very true.
you can have our family one, and then mine and then yours.
Yeah.
Together if you don't have no bank account together.
Really?
Come on.
My daddy said that you ain't really together unless you got a bank account together. Because you're building, you're buying homes together, you got equity together, you got debt together.
I think you said something though. I think you should definitely have a joint account if you're married,
Yeah.
but you still have to have separate accounts too.
Has anybody had an account with someone they weren't married to?
No.
Really? I was about to say that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I ain't never had no relationship where I had a bank account with somebody I wasn't married
That's
to.
crazy work.
Because that ain't my wife.
You put money in there together. You put money in there together, yes. You stand over and put your bank account together.
All right, Dad.
Oh, that's right, Dad. I know that's right.
You got a bank account with your woman now? I love it. Well, you learned something new. Let's jump right into it. Let's see who we can help out. Let's see our first at night here and see what they talk about. Hey, it's Courtney B. We can't hear her though. Who car she in? She's like in an Uber. It's our first week back, y'all. We gotta see. Technical difficulties.
I can't hear it.
We still can't hear her.
Right, she cute. We can't hear it.
Courtney, stay
Hi, Nick Kennedy tonight. It's your girl, Courtney B. And I'm currently dating a guy with a fat page. And basically, I thought it was going to be cool. You know what I mean? I love a man that loves food. You know what I mean? But it's getting kind of weird. He really likes to have sex with my back back to my vagina. I don't know. Let me know.
See, I can't even see if she's being serious or not. We know Courtney is just silly. But just to have a man put his penis on your back, that seems weird. Like, there's something wrong with him. There's a good vagina right there.
You just embracing that big woman.
All right, let's ask the expert because you got a term for this. What is it? We gotta keep it down. Doctor speaking.
Dr. Speaking is adipophilia.
Adipophilia. That means you like
That means you.
back fuck. So you like.
Specific term for back, but fat. Like titties, like for fat.
Oh, like when you put the breast
Yeah,
together.
so he's basically using her back fat like a crevice.
That's so weird though. As someone who's not an expert,
Right.
anything that you have that's a fetish is almost something that's like a secret. It's almost something that you're ashamed of,
Right.
that you do in private, and that's not something that you want for longevity. It's fixing like some weird kink that you
Fantasy,
have, some
yeah.
things that you have, and you go back to your real life. So any person that has you as a fetish, you can't attach to that. So if you want something for longevity, get out of there.
Yeah.
But like, hey, if you just wanna get in and get out, cool.
I think, I disagree with you there, because someone who treats and works with people with fetishes, it doesn't just mean, people with fetishes, the definition of a fetish, and it could be a foot, or shoes, or back, or a million things. It is an issue where you really need that to get sexually aroused. So if she, he's obviously attracted to her because it's not necessarily only her back fat, but he likes fat.
Big girl.
Yeah, he likes the fat. He's got a fetish for it. That's kind of nice. She doesn't have to lose weight, right? Like she can be herself. And if she doesn't mind it, now with
She
fetishes,
kind of said she minded
well, I
it.
couldn't hear
She's
exactly what
like,
she
I got
said.
this good vagina and he only wants to fuck my back.
That's what she said.
That means he has a fetish. But that doesn't, but very often those relationships can be very successful if the fetishes match.
Yeah, she ain't getting nothing out of it.
That's what I'm
But
saying. If she-
penis on the back.
So if he can't do it in any other way, and that's the only way he wants to do it with her, then it's time to move
Well,
on.
obviously that's one of my closest friends, and she's been on the show many times. We do spades together. We do, Daily Cannon. She's on Wild 'N Out, and I know her to be one of the most confident and
Yeah.
strong and beautiful individuals, and she loves all of herself.
Yeah.
So, and she even got a song called "Put the Poo on the Face," like so. But she embraces her being a plus size woman and a sexy
So
plus
it's
size
kind of
woman.
weird that he only wants to fuck my back.
But it's interesting to where she knows the type of men that like her, but it's interesting that she's open enough to be like, I don't like
So
this.
she thinks it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Then it's
So
weird.
even her, as somebody who embraces being, a big girl and sexy and plump and all of that stuff, she's like, this dude is a little creepy.
Well, because he's not doing it any other way, that's an issue.
You gotta pick a different side.
Alright, well, so get the stomach instead of the back. Find another role.
So if one person has a fetish and the other person doesn't, in your experience, can it still be successful?
As long as the person with the fetish can still have other kinds of sex, right? Like if they're only gonna be able to have sex with your feet, and that doesn't turn you
I
on.
never understood that one either.
so it's
Put your toes
probably
on my
one of the
balls?
most common ones.
You don't like to play ball?
No!
You ain't never had to make a
I don't believe in that. Don't try to tickle my balls with your toes. No! Keep your foot away
I
from my...
promise you, he probably had every piece of toe.
I don't really like toes that much. Keep your toes on the floor. Nowhere near my balls. I like feet, but I don't want them next to my man. Like, see, now y'all playing too much. You playing too much. We live. Then I don't like, if they know tricks with their toes, and they can, like, that's too much. You too talented. Get out my bed. You too
Toe talented.
America's Got Toe Talent. Alright. That will be a good show. I will watch that.
I mean.
Let's go to our next night, and we've lost control.
What's the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship?
I like how he
Wait,
leaned
wait,
into the
wait.
camera. What's the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy? I love my man. Ask questions whenever you want.
Daniel.
I like him. His room is dark. The ceiling fan
His name is
going
Daniel.
way too fast. It's hot. And he's leaning in talking to us. Doc, we need to help my man. What is the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship?
A healthy relationship.
Back fucking.
Yeah. We solved that. But it kind of fits, because what I was gonna say is you can show up as your true authentic self and feel loved and accepted and safe in the connection. That, when it starts to be insecure, fear, that's more, attachment with anxiety mixed in. And I think a lot of people confuse the two.
See, that's the thing, because we've worked together for some years now. I feel like there's too many terms, and there's too many rules, and it's like there's Is detachment avoidant. What's the one you
And
talking
so
about?
many terms,
The
I just learned avoidant recently.
codependent, and I'm like, all of these terms just set you up to have unhealthy relationships. Why can't we just be adults, humans, learning, growing through this process, trying to figure it out? When you start to define what's healthy and what's unhealthy, you're never gonna be satisfied.
Well, you notice I only define what I think a healthy relationship is, because unhealthy can be arbitrary, right? What you think is, if you can't be your true authentic self in a love relationship, it's probably not gonna turn out to be a healthy relationship for you, much less for the other person. But I think though, you're right, I mean, people are throwing around, especially on TikTok and everywhere else.
Everybody's an expert.
Yeah, they're
Look,
throwing around all those
everything is
terms.
subjective,
Yeah.
obviously, but, you know, everyone's, healthy is determined by their own definition. So I think the only thing that can really determine what a healthy relationship is transparency and communication. Because at the end of the day, what you're into, I may not be into, what you're into, I may not be into. But if we're transparent about, hey, this is what I want, this is what I believe, this is what I want to do, and you're down for it, then that's a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we get ourselves into situations because people are liars. And then it's like, when you find out the truth, it's like, I wouldn't have gone for that.
Yeah.
But then if you would have just been transparent from the beginning and allowed that person to make their own decision, then even though that may not be a traditional relationship, it's a healthy relationship because you made your own choice.
Yeah.
So transparency is really the only thing that makes it healthy, if you ask me, because you can make your own decision.
Yeah, that is required.
Even if it's some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
If you chose it,
If
then it's healthy for you.
You like back
It may not-
fucker, let me know
Hey,
from the date.
if you wanna fuck my back. Hey, but if I didn't know that from the beginning, and then 3 months in, I find out he was gonna flip me over and fuck my back roll, then it's weird.
Yeah.
But from the beginning, if I knew that, and I decided that, so I think transparency makes even a weird ass relationship healthy, because you were able to decide.
Yeah.
And that's being comfortable with oneself.
Absolutely.
Right, Messina? Let's go.
Let's go!
Alright, now let's jump into a written submission that they came in online. And we're gonna talk to, if anybody in the live chat wanna ask some questions too, we can holler at y'all as well. So let's see what they got. Whoa, that's long.
Damn.
29 mil
In the dating
game. Truth be told, I have a micro penis.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. And when the ladies find out, it's a huge turnoff for most of them. Some of them are nice about it and let the magic still happen, while one of my long-term partners required me to use a toy in the bedroom to feel something. What is your recommendation on how to navigate the dating game with this particular situation? Hey, first of all, my man, whoever you are, I don't know if his name was displayed. Thank you for your transparency, your honesty, and sharing, because that's what this show really is about, like, to really help people. And that has to be something that has to be pretty difficult, and to be able to speak about it on a public forum, we want to give them as much real advice as possible. So I'm gonna pass it to the doctor, because I'm gonna say some fucked up shit.
Yes.
So.
Micro penis is very small. People throw around that term, but it's very small. That's the size of a micro penis. And so I get why that it has been an issue. And so here's the thing to understand. Yes, you know, a micro penis can be an issue, but the majority of women don't lie.
They already know how much time.
The majority of women, even with a well-endowed guy, reach orgasm primarily through external stimulation.
Through the clitoris.
Through the clitoris.
We need both.
But I can tell you that I've met so many women now. There, you can have a penis extender. You can wear a strap on. You can even surgery.
Wait, a man can put on a strap on?
They have strap-ons.
Oh, Michael, so you put your little penis inside the bigger penis. And go to work.
There are
Someone in the chat gave good advice. They say you better use your tongue. Find other talents.
Well, that's what I said, and tell them, don't tell them on the first day, like, don't lead with your micropenis. But tell them relatively early, you know, like, listen, I have an issue where my penis is small, but I really know how to do these other things.
Now,
Well, I have a personal experience.
oh, share, Matika, go ahead on. Hold on, y'all. Matika got a micro penis story.
So I was dating somebody for about a year.
Were they famous?
Say his name.
I won't be saying a name, but I was dating somebody that was awesome
Okay.
and showed up in so many areas, and it was just like, wow, this is an amazing guy. And it took a good year for us to get to that place.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
And then when we did,
No. Keep it on.
You saw that little dick and you rolled.
I did. And honestly, I was very disappointed.
Wow. He was
And
doing all the right things.
he was doing all the
But
right
it
things.
wasn't, should you wish you knew sooner?
I wish he would have been transparent sooner.
But that's probably his biggest insecurity.
Okay, but his biggest and little insecurity, right? And I feel like he showed up in so many areas, but that, right?
That's so nice.
Yeah. Honestly, if he had been transparent before we got to that point, I would have told for it, and I could have like compensated in other areas, but he just let me go in it blindly,
And
and
so you was mad when you saw the
I
little dick.
was furious.
Did it have some girth to it?
It was a micro penis. Somebody in the back yelled out.
Honestly, I couldn't even. There was nothing to do with it.
Wow.
But
Teeny weeny penis.
he knew what he was dealing with.
That's why it took a year for him to pull it out.
No, it wasn't. No, he tried. It was me, not him.
Oh, okay.
But he should have. Because we could. Okay, we could do this. We could do this. We could. But I was so let down.
Wow. So I'm gonna say this because
Again, and that goes with full transparency.
Yeah.
Kind of with the last.
Yeah.
you had expectations.
Yes.
You have to.
I feel like you have to be transparent with whatever the fuck your situation is.
Yeah.
If you got an itty bitty teeny weeny micro peeny,
You're right.
if you got 97 baby mamas,
Yeah.
if you can't have kids,
Just tell
if
them.
you got a big back,
Right.
whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
if you're in debt, if you
But
you
he
know,
probably wasn't keeping it from you in that sense because
he knew what he was dealing with. This was a,
as a comedian. And
this man was 10 years older than me.
Wow.
I'm not the first.
She's still mad.
she's still upset.
No, honestly,
Walking around with that little baby dick, all grown.
no, honestly,
He can't help it. He can't go get it. He didn't pick his dick out.
I honestly feel bad because he was such a great guy. He should have been transparent. Yes, because
How you
other
gonna
things
tell?
he's done.
Oh, the little dick man makes some noise. And nobody's gonna say that, Masika.
Okay, but if you know, when it gets to that point, I'm not gonna see it with a microscope.
But what if Masika likes small babies?
Yeah, there's some people that like.
That's why you gotta
Small or
There have
micro?
been studies that recommend that large penises are much worse lovers. than
Yes,
small-
that happened
smaller
too.
penises.
I don't know what study you talking
There's nobody else out there. I just think.
Where that study come from?
Like, and he asked me several times, like, what happened? And I never told him, but it's like, you know what happened.
So
Nothing.
I'll go back
Make
to.
sure women a favor, tell them, say, next time.
Yeah, say his name.
Micro penis.
Absolutely not.
But in all seriousness, as a comedian, there's a lot of people that, you know, Wild and Out cast members, and I even go to, one of the people I look up to and have a good relationship with, Howard Stern. Part of his shtick, all his entire career, he talks about how little his penis is, and not to put, Not to put Timothy DeLaGhetto's business out in the street, but he always used to have a joke where he was like, yeah, I got, you know, a little dick, but it's pretty. Or, you know what I mean? Like, but he would say that on Wild 'N Out, and he always, you know, he's married, he got family now. He was the man because his confidence, even though.
But it's different, a little one and a micro one.
But okay, to your point, because there's a lot of there's these things going around.
Sometimes the little ones can still work it out.
Right. There's this thing going
The micro
around.
ones fall out.
Are you?
So true.
There's a community right now that the world is concerned about. I believe they're called incels.
Okay.
And these are men that are like little damn near asexual because a lot of them have been.
And are a lot of them serial killers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, she's right.
I'm not trying to be funny.
So in that sense, they say like.
A lot of
They
them are
say,
serial killers.
or even like there's people that have like, you know, stability issues, or people like the Hitlers of the world, or the Donald Trumps. They say like those are people.
Jeffrey
that-
Dahmer.
They say they have micro
A lot of them are
penises.
incels.
Did it?
So in that, we can help somebody right now.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna say something that I probably shouldn't say, but I'm gonna
Lord.
say it. What I mean.
Yes.
So, one thing that people haven't really said that came out in the trial.
Oh, here we go.
Whose trial?
Oh, there was
Tell your friends.
Fuck
Tell
no.
my friends.
There was a certain individual that said Diddy had a micro penis, and she said it was the size of a Tootsie Roll, and she
Too much
said,
for me.
and allegedly, I have no information on this. She said that's why he wanted to sit and watch. So she said his thing was the size of a Tootsie Roll.
He had to sample somebody else did.
That's what she said. I didn't say it. I don't know anything about this man's anatomy, but
It would,
if you would
so
think
the
about
point that I
it,
was making.
all
was-
of these sexual
Right.
craziness would make sense if that was true.
So it's like having a Napoleon complex
Right.
but for your penis.
Right, and they say that a lot of the like world's most, you know, tyrannical or like crazy individuals have
But part
insecurities
of the
at that
problem
level.
and the reason they're insecure is because we all tease them and shaft them.
Yes,
when
that's
we're
what I'm saying.
young.
Let's
So
stop
we
doing
must
it.
embrace the micro penises. of
Why
people.
should we?
Because otherwise it'll be starting wars and blowing shit up.
Get her out. Get her out. That's right.
Your micro penis is okay, player.
What if you were born with an abnormally huge vagina? You're blessed. Right?
Now that's hilarious.
And you should have full transparency.
Watermelon can go in there.
What if that's how you were born and walked
You
around?
would want people to love you and your watermelon coochie.
But I wasn't just bringing on nobody.
Like I got a watermelon down here, y'all. I'm working with a watermelon.
Who would not want a watermelon vagina?
I love watermelon.
Gosh.
Watermelon size.
Right. You can fit one in there. We have lost control.
My point is, all the women that are like, hell no, micro penis, I'm saying, well, you know, empathy.
Yes.
Listen, I have had, well, okay, I think most women have had, if not well endowed, that still made it happen.
Yeah.
But it's the difference between that and a micro.
But he didn't choose his micro penis, Mr.
Yes, but you chose to not let me know.
So she can just wear a shirt that says, I like a micro penis.
No, I said that you're free to my dick is the size of a AAA battery.
Moving right along. We lost control. Tinker's wilding in here. All right. Here we go. And that wasn't even an anonymous question. My man said his name. It's time for anonymous questions that usually gets wild. Let's see where we go on this one.
Day or night, while giving my husband oral, he looks at porn on his phone. Does that mean I'm not doing a good job? Like he's not attracted to me? I asked him, and he said I'm great. So why look at the phone? Somebody please explain if this is normal.
That's your world.
What kind of world is she giving
Hold up, keep it down. So pretty much what you said, she's giving her man or her husband, but he's watching porn on the phone while that's
I know they didn't hear it.
It's trash.
All right. Now that you all heard the question, let's let the doctor answer in a real way.
That is a man who's probably accidentally got a dopamine addiction, is addicted to the porn. Because what happens when you watch a lot of porn, and this is what people don't understand, is that your brain processes what you're looking at. Two things happen. One, your brain is processing what you're looking at as a two-dimensional object. So then when you look over here at your three-dimensional wife, it doesn't, you've now trained your brain and body to
So
respond.
only like the two
Yeah.
dimensions.
And when you watch porn, you're stimulating the dopamine, the addiction centers of the brain, so you have to keep watching more and more and more. That's why they're now watching, more extensive porn, more rowdy, crazy porn, more, and then they can't even get it up because their dopamine centers are all out of whack. So he can't get it up with his wife, not because his wife isn't attractive or loved, but because he's got a porn addiction that needs to be dealt with.
So to your point, because this is a space that really is your expertise of keeping couples together, she's married.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they always want to keep it spicy and keep it alive. So in that, they probably do little things. Sounds like porn is okay with their relationship.
Yeah.
And having sex with the same person every single night, they're trying to figure it out. It sounds like they want to make it work.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to keep their relationship together, even if he has this dopamine addiction? Because there's probably a lot of married couples and people have been together a long time. They're like, yo, I don't know how to stay erect for my woman through a full process, or a woman that I don't know how to get wet for my man. Like, what are you supposed to do if it's not?
Yeah, I know that's your story, that if you don't have variety, you
I
can keep
didn't,
it up.
I didn't say
But
that.
I am telling you that the majority of men who have a healthy libido and aren't addicted to porn, and whose partners, haven't gained 100 pounds and, totally like, changed significantly, are still very happy to get their penis sucked. And the plumbing works unless they have an erectile dysfunction or physiological.
Which a lot of men do.
Yeah, and so then go to the doctor. There's 20 different treatments for erectile dysfunction. We've already discussed, but to your dismay.
She's not talking to me.
When they reach around 50, do start to have a little limpness. And
I got some years. I still got some time.
But my guess is, I used to always say, I've been doing this for 30 years, and for so long I would say, look, there's a healthy place for porn in a relationship.
I'm just saying, you were pro-porn.
I'm not so pro-porn anymore, because mostly since Pornhub went free during the pandemic, that's what did it. People were stuck at home, all getting addicted to like a plethora, a never-ending feed of porn.
Wasn't it a good time?
It wasn't a time.
That's the only thing I missed from the pandemic. Joke. But, so now you believe porn is on an all-time high.
It's gotten out of control. And you're gonna stop being able to get it up with a real person.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta stop that. Like,
So Dr. Berman is no longer pro-porn.
I won't say that I'm not anti anything consensual, but not only is porn the worst frickin' sex education, it drives me crazy.
It's not realistic.
It's not only is it not what real people look like, it is not at all what turns a woman on.
Because it's from the male gaze.
Yeah, like you're shooting something in her face and she's screeching in ecstasy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right. So many men get their sex education about what turns a woman on from that. Not that. Most of the people in the porn industry, especially the women, are really damaged, and not all of them. I don't mean to generalize, but it's not a pretty industry. And now we have this whole dopamine addiction thing happening. That's a real issue.
That's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
See, because we've had this conversation before, and we've done like is porn ruining the generation. And when I went out on the street and was talking to them, they were very logical people that was like saying too much of anything is gonna ruin. So in moderation.
Well, the Bible tells you that.
Yeah.
Too much water can kill
If
you.
you just go from the porn
Hey,
to the
listen,
Bible,
I'm just saying.
the speaker.
Okay, let me think about it. So, for me, as a reality star, that most people know me from reality TV, right? Most of my fans, whether they love me or hate me, is usually coming from a space of reality TV where they think that my life is this certain thing, right?
Right.
And it's not true.
Right.
But I have people that will literally do anything. They'll go out and shoot you if you tell them, oh, Masika's not this.
Yeah.
And they'll,
You got fans.
right, on both sides.
Yeah.
Because they think of this thing that came from this reality place. But that's not really who I am. In the same sense, when you come to like porn, you're watching something that is not real. That is like, oh, this is how sex should be. This is how, and it's fabricated. It's a fabrication. So if you're basing how you think your real life should be off of a
I want
fabrication.
my experiences to be like that.
Right, so if you're with your husband or if you're with your wife or whatever, and you're watching a fabrication and you expect that person to perform to that capability, then you'll never be satisfied.
Right.
So at that point, just as a regular person, not a doctor, not anything, but you know, as someone that has been perceived in certain ways, it's like you need some sort of therapy.
Yeah.
You need some sort of like realization with real life, because your wife, your husband, whoever the person is, your partner, they can never be this fake facade of this porn star, because that person is getting paid to throw their hair back and look effortless, and you know, the sweat beads coming, and it's,
Right.
you know, it's Vaseline on their forehead, and it's like,
It's all.
that's none of that is real life.
So I think what we're probably talking about is really, you know, the desensitized identities of this. Even with like AI and all, like, I don't even know what's
Crazy.
real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it no longer turns us on.
Yeah, your husband needs treatment for porn addiction, essentially.
So that's the answer. That's the
Absolutely.
advice. Well, hopefully that helped out. If not, get a better subscription, y'all, you know. And y'all
Wait,
can-
do you want?
I'm not an avid porn watcher. Like,
Dabble.
no, yeah, like, oh, if she watching it, I'll look at it. But it's never, porn doesn't turn me on. One, I don't want to see nobody else dick in the room. Like, that's
That's
just me.
weird to me.
That's weird.
That's weird as fuck to
So
me.
the times that I have engaged is like I would probably watch girl on girl porn.
It's not a necessity.
And I like first person porn, if that makes sense. Like if it's just like
You
the-
record your own video.
not that much. If it's like the OnlyFans experience or like a girl like that, to me, I don't know if that's considered porn.
Okay.
That's easier to consume
Digest,
than watching.
yeah.
I don't like that voyeuristic, like I'm watching somebody else.
It's weird.
You want them to interact with you.
Yeah, like at least I feel like, oh, that's the narcissist in me. Pay attention to me. I don't care about what
Okay, got it.
So I've never like, I don't go to Pornhub and like type stuff in, but if it's like a situation if somebody send me a little video or something, I'll look at it. But same question to you, since you're getting all in my business. You watch porn?
I hate porn.
Why?
I like my own
All
personal
the
experience.
things. Yeah.
I don't like watching other people do things.
So now that we got all that judgment, porn watchers make some noise. That's a happy couple right there. The husband clapping, the woman and the wife shaking her head no.
I'm not just
That's
nobody.
good.
I'm talking
Make
about
your
me.
own. Making your own is good. That's what I'm saying. This real interaction. That's good.
I'd rather make my own videos.
There it is. All right. Well, speaking of, it's time to open up the floor. Any questions? Any porn?
I got a question.
Let us know your name, Blair.
What's up? My name is Spence. I'm from here in Los Angeles. Grew up in Miami, but I'm down here right now. I would love each one of you guys to answer, if you don't mind. Would you rather be a guy with a tiny penis
Micro penis.
or a woman with a massive vagina? And I would like a justification why. I'm talking big,
Yeah.
Super Bowl big.
Spitz done had a few drinks when you see. We appreciate the question. But it is a good question because we've been talking about it the whole time. I mean,
I think it was relevant.
What do you want to answer first?
I like being a man, so I don't care what size my penis would be. I would choose being the male species because I like
That was the
being.
right answer.
But to me, I'm also on the line where I don't think either one of them would be wrong because I would find somebody who would love me for me regardless of what I have.
Oprah answer.
There it is.
Very
But I would still want to be a man because I like being a man. I don't know what being a woman is like.
I don't know.
And I don't want to have a period every month. That's it. I'll praise y'all for that.
That means he's never seen a micro.
I would pick the I hate people say this. I would pick the massive vagina because you can do Kegels.
That's exactly
You
Make it
can,
smaller if you got a water.
yes, you can do
And
Kegels.
take it down to a cantaloupe.
You can also do rejuvenation. There's plenty of things you can do to tighten.
But you can't
There's
make
not,
it bigger.
you can't make it bigger with an implant, with a pump.
Yeah, they got you got the injection.
Yeah.
and all that.
Listen, so even if you don't do anything, you can get you a big boy.
It was always bigger.
I love being a woman just like you love being a man. I would rather be a massive hallway. Because there's a lot of options to tighten, but there's not
And I
so
feel
many
like it's probably
options.
more
Yeah, hot yoga would just get it right.
It's more judgment on the small penis than it would be the big vagina.
Absolutely.
That's insane.
I think you can live a great life with a big
Let's
ass.
ask the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor's got it.
Say the same thing, that you can't tighten it. I have worked with people who have gotten penis extending surgery, it does not work.
It doesn't work?
You gotta pump it, you gotta do, it's
No, but
crazy.
even they do this surgery where they try to relieve, it doesn't, it's not pretty, it doesn't work. But you can make a big space smaller, but you can't make something smaller
Okay,
bigger.
from the doctor. Also, this has nothing to do with me. This is asking for a friend. I'm a friend. Have I heard about it?
Good job. We got another question? We got time for one more question before we got to jump in. Go for it. Let them know your name.
My name is Deb Rivera, Dr. Deb. So unconditional love would mean accepting your partner's porn addiction. How about just bringing a camera into the bedroom?
That isn't what you talked about.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of that, but that's not what he's wanting. He's not wanting to be filmed. He's
Wanting to watch.
addicted to porn. And I'm not saying she shouldn't accept him, but he needs treatment if it's bothering her, if he can't get an erection except by looking at porn, and it's an issue for her, and she doesn't like it. If she's into it, then that's not an issue. But when there is an issue, if there's discord between the two of them.
Discord being the key, but maybe 2D from his own camera would do it for him.
If he has a real porn addiction,
So you
that probably
saying
wouldn't do
instead
it.
of looking at the porn,
Worth
just
exploring, worth exploring.
Okay, so how would
Maybe if that'll work, then maybe it's not a porn addiction.
Right?
But hey,
maybe
if
he
it's
just
not gonna work,
addicted.
then great.
Maybe he's just addicted to iPhones. Like,
It means
he only can look at his woman's
it's a
phone.
difference between being voyeuristic and having a porn addiction.
Well, what she's saying is that two-dimensional piece, it won't attend to the dopamine piece. The two-dimensional issue can be attended to if you were looking at your penis and your partner
That's
through
more,
2D.
to me, that's more
Maybe you could put on
voyeuristic.
2D glasses.
What if
If
you
you have a
did
porn addiction, don't you wanna watch other people doing the
No, it's
deeds,
the
right?
dopamine. It's just the
What we're
dopamine.
also not saying the true thing out loud. He don't like her.
We don't know. I think that's what it is.
If she like you, you really
Coming from
attracted
the
to
man.
somebody. You don't need all that other stuff. Like you don't need porn. You know, like she clearly can't suck dick good because. If we're saying what if we're being honest, they're not compatible.
Wait a minute, Nick.
What are you gonna say?
Nick, you know what I'm about to say.
Say it.
You know what the fuck I'm about to say.
Say it.
So you need to be compatible with 10 bitches?
No!
That was good.
So wait, you need to like 10 women?
Yeah, first of all, it doesn't matter about the amount. We're talking about in an interaction with one person. don't worry about what I'm doing outside. If you're talking about in that, you should only be having sex with people you're compatible with.
Okay.
So if you're not compatible, you wasted this person's time.
Well, the only reason I think you could totally be right, I'm not disagreeing that that's a possibility.
Good point. Good point.
But I have worked with so many people who this has become an issue. The porn thing has become an issue, and if the wife is beautiful, and there's attraction, and that's not what it is. But that his system, his mind-body connection has become addicted to the dopamine that gets delivered to his brain when he's looking at porn.
I mean, hey, I will listen to the doc.
So,
Okay,
it's
so
not
I just want to say, one thing I love about you, Nick, I'm gonna give you props, and probably never gonna give it to you ever again.
Thank you. I'm reading in.
One of the many things I love about you is you are fully transparent.
Yes.
You allow everybody to make their own decisions.
Yes.
Right?
Sort of.
So, no, completely. Listen, I've known him for a very long motherfucking time.
Yes.
Okay? And he wasn't always like this.
Facts.
Right?
I've grown.
He has absolutely grown. And I've watched it, and I've seen you give full transparency. So that, as we were speaking earlier, if you're transparent, allow other people to make their own decisions, then it's consensual.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what the situation is, as long as you're clear about it. So when people talk about like porn addiction and this, for me, those are things that people hide, and like it comes out later, and then it becomes a problem. If you have a porn addiction, if you have a micro penis, whatever the situation may be, if you're transparent about it and you give your partner or partners or whatever it is the chance to make their own decision, then you're free.
Yeah.
But once you get into that place where, oh, now I've been with this person for 7 months and I just found out this, or, you know.
But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a husband and a wife where he can't get it up when she's giving him a blowjob unless he's looking at porn. He's being very transparent.
But was he transparent before they got to that situation?
About watching.
Where did it get bad?
Because when did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's so much context that we don't have.
there's a lot of context we don't have.
And one thing we don't have is time. We're running out of it. But we went outside and hollered at some people, and let's see what they had to say. What women hate at night? So what do women hate about me?
See, women bring a feel like a lot more to men's life than men do to women's life.
Is this true?
Fact.
No.
Oh, because you stand alongside a man and you're already making them look better.
What about the men that stand next to women that make them look better? You elevate the men.
I think anyone, when they're dating and they show a lot of interest right off the bat, it's a little intimidating and you're kind of like, oh, you don't really know me. Why are you?
So your weirdo radar goes on.
Yes, exactly.
It's a real threat. What do women hate in relationships or about men?
A lot of things.
Anything but a man?
A lot of things.
Just list them off. You
Hey.
hate all men.
Nah.
So, but what do you hate about men?
That's a hard question.
You don't know. You
It's an easy question. It's so easy.
All the bull-
What is that?
I think the playing games, like fronting that you actually like them when you really don't, just be honest. Like that's all you gotta do, just be honest.
So the bull, like that means like men just lie for no reason.
Yes.
You need an honest man.
Honest man.
Oh, pick me. Oh, I know.
Somebody who just doesn't have any drive. They don't want to be something. If I want to be something but you don't, what are you gonna bring to the table?
So maybe he's just getting ready.
Right, but we can take that step up. But if you're not doing what you need to do,
He got potential.
right, but if you're not doing anything about it, then the potential doesn't mean anything.
Just the way they act.
What does that mean? Jordan, can you believe it?
I can, yes.
When I'm loyal, they're not loyal. And when they're loyal, I'm not loyal.
How long have you been loyal?
Forever.
I don't know, right? We just told you he's a player. Clap it up, y'all. Y'all losing my voice. It has been another amazing episode of Get Your Head at Night. I gotta thank celebrate my loved ones, my friends. Y'all give it up for Masika and Dr. Murray. Thank y'all for coming out. Until next time.
We want to thank y'all for another ride.